Welcome to English Hoot, your favorite podcast for learning English with a fun twist. I'm Lily, your lovely host.
And I'm Sam. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about something really important: how to stop wasting your time. Yep, we've all been there, right? Wasting time and feeling like we're not getting anything done.
Oh, for sure. And sometimes it feels like we just don't have enough time for anything. But guess what? We're here to help you figure out how to use your time wisely. It's all about balance.
Right. Balance. The Greeks had it all figured out. They believed that balance is the key to happiness. Imagine this. What if you had only 6 months to live? Yikes! What would you do with that time?
That's a tough question, Sam. But hey, if you think about it, it actually helps you realize what really matters. For example, I definitely spend more time with my family. So why wait? Start doing it now, right?
Exactly. Time is super precious. And here's a funny little joke to make you think. Doctors say they've never met a businessman on their deathbed who says, "I wish I had spent more time at the office." Ouch!
That's a good one, Sam. I think we could all use a little reminder to focus on what truly matters. But here's a fun exercise. Imagine you have $20 million in your bank account. You're super healthy, and you still have 10 years to live. What would you do then?
Ooh, 20 million. That's a dream. But I'd spend my time doing what makes me happy. And maybe I'd work a little less, you know?
Sounds nice, right? But here's the thing. If money wasn't an issue, what job would you do? What career would you choose? This is a great way to figure out your goals.
Totally. And you don't have to wait until you're rich to make a change. You can start by learning about your dream job now. Maybe you work part-time, or do an internship, or even volunteer. You might be surprised by how many people have changed careers and ended up loving their new jobs.
That's a great point. You never know what could happen if you try something new. So, how can we start managing our time better?
Well, I've got a rule for you. It's called the Law of Three. It's simple. If you write down everything you need to do, you'll probably have a long list, right?
Oh, for sure. But if you look closely, only 3 things on that list really matter. These 3 tasks will bring you the most value and happiness.
Exactly. So, here's how it works. Take your list of tasks. First, ask yourself, which task, if I did it all day, would have the most positive impact on my life?
Tough question. But it makes you think, right? Now, for the second task, if I could only do 2 things, which would be second on the list?
And finally, the third task. If I could only do 3 things, which would be the third? These are your top 3 tasks to focus on. The rest can wait or be done by someone else.
Focus on these important tasks, and you'll be way more productive and get better results. It's all about doing fewer things, but doing them really well.
Now, let's dive into how to make this Law of Three work for you. It's all about the 4 Ds. I know, sounds fancy, right? But trust me, it's simple.
Oh, I love a good system. What are the 4 Ds, Sam?
Okay, here we go. The first D is desire. You've got to really want to improve your time management. If you're not feeling that motivation, then, well, you might struggle a bit.
Makes sense. If you don't want to change, nothing's going to happen. What's the next D?
The next one is decision. You have to make a decision that you're going to master time management. This means you're going to take action. Read books, take courses, or listen to podcasts like this one.
Ooh, I like that. Make the decision to get better, even if it's just one step at a time. What's the third D?
That's discipline. This is all about sticking with it, even when it's tough. Time management isn't easy at first, but with practice, it gets easier. You have to stick to those good habits every day.
Ugh, discipline. It sounds so serious, but I guess we all need it. So what's the fourth D?
The fourth one is determination. You've got to be determined to keep going even when things get hard. We all hit roadblocks, right? But don't give up. Keep pushing forward.
Oh, for sure. If you want to improve, you've got to keep going, even if it feels like you're not making progress. So, those 4 Ds, desire, decision, discipline, and determination, will help you become a time management master. But we're not done yet, right?
Not at all. Let's talk about something that will really help you stay focused and productive. Your workspace. I know it sounds a bit silly, but trust me, a clean desk can do wonders.
Seriously, Sam, this sounds like something your mom would say. Clean your room. But you know what? She's right. A neat and organized workspace helps you focus better. It's like when your room is messy and you can't find your favorite socks. It's distracting.
Exactly. Successful people know that a tidy workspace makes them more focused and professional. So start by cleaning up your desk. You'll be amazed by how much better you feel. Plus, other people will notice how organized you are.
That's true. People do notice, and they respect you for it. Now, Sam, let's talk about something very important. Focus.
Focus. It's one of those words that's easy to say, but not always easy to do. But focus is key to being productive. If you don't focus on the task at hand, you'll end up wasting time and energy. It's like trying to juggle 20 balls at once. You'll drop all of them.
Oh, I've been there. Trying to do everything at once. But if you focus on one thing at a time, you'll get much better results. It's all about knowing your goals. Once you're clear on what you want to achieve, it's easier to stay focused.
Exactly. And speaking of focus, you need concentration. This means sticking with one task until it's done. No distractions allowed.
Distractions. I know, right? Like when you're working and suddenly you check your phone and then you're scrolling for an hour. It's the worst.
Tell me about it. But when you concentrate on one thing at a time, you'll see the results. I remember when I was younger, I didn't have much money, but I focused on learning new skills, setting goals, and working hard. It wasn't easy, but it paid off.
Focus, concentration, and hard work. It really works, doesn't it? But here's the thing. When you complete tasks, you feel good. It boosts your confidence and gives you more energy to keep going.
Right? When you check something off your list, your brain releases feel-good chemicals. You feel happy, energized, and ready to take on the next task. It's like getting a little reward for your effort.
And let's be real, who doesn't love a good reward? But here's the catch. If you spend too much time on small tasks that don't really matter, it can stress you out. Even if you're busy, it won't make you feel successful.
Yep, you could be busy all day, but if you're not focusing on the right things, you'll end up feeling tired and unproductive. So make sure to prioritize the tasks that move you closer to your big goals.
Absolutely, Sam. So let's dive into something that can really help you level up, the law of comparative advantage. It sounds fancy, but it's actually super simple.
Oh, I love this one. Let's say you work 2,000 hours a year and you make $100,000. That means your hourly rate is $50. Now here's the trick. You should not be spending time on tasks that are worth less than $50 an hour. That's right.
Whoa, wait a minute. So if I'm earning $50 an hour, I shouldn't spend time doing tasks that are worth less than that? Like washing the dishes?
Exactly. If someone else can do it for you for $10 or $20 an hour, let them do it. This way you can spend your time focusing on the tasks that bring you the most value, tasks that you're really good at and that make a difference in your life.
I get it now. It's all about using your time wisely. So, don't spend time on the little stuff, delegate it, and focus on what really moves the needle. But Sam, there's more to this time management thing, right?
You bet. So let's talk about the law of three again, because it's key to all of this. Remember, no matter how many things you have to do, only 3 tasks will bring you 90% of the value.
Back to the good stuff. So, what do we do with that list of tasks we made earlier? How do we apply the law of three then?
Easy. Look at your to-do list and pick the 3 most important tasks. These are the ones that are going to have the biggest impact on your life and help you reach your goals faster. The rest, well, they can wait.
Yes, focus on these 3 things and get better at them. When you spend more time on your top 3 tasks, you'll see your productivity skyrocket.
And here's the deal. Doing fewer things, but doing them well, is the key to success. It's like focusing on building muscle. You wouldn't try to work out every single muscle in your body at once, right? You'd focus on a few key exercises and do them really well.
Oh, I love that analogy. Focus on what matters and get better at it. So now we're really getting to the heart of it. We're making a plan, focusing on the right tasks, and leaving the small stuff behind. But Sam, what else can we do to stay on track?
Great question. To make this all work, you've got to make a habit of doing the most important tasks. Start small and be consistent. The more you practice, the better you'll get.
I think this is where the 4 Ds come into play again: desire, decision, discipline, and determination. If you're really serious about improving, you need all 4. Without them, you might start strong but struggle to keep going.
Exactly. And remember, this isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. Do fewer things, but focus on the ones that truly matter.
Yes, yes, yes. And when you apply the law of 3 to your daily life, you'll start to see a big difference. Whether it's in your job, health, or relationships, you'll be more successful and less stressed.
Right. And let's not forget about character. Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's also about who you become along the way. You need to develop self-discipline to stay focused on your goals even when it's tough.
Ugh, self-discipline? It's like telling yourself, you can't eat that extra piece of cake. It's tough, but it's necessary if you want to be successful.
Exactly. Self-discipline is like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. And once you have that discipline, nothing can stop you.
That's so true. When you have self-discipline, you're able to keep going even when it's hard, and you stay focused on your long-term goals. Plus, you learn how to say no to distractions. And trust me, distractions are everywhere.
Ah, yes, like your phone buzzing or that notification that just won't stop. But with good self-discipline, you can block those out and stay on track.
But hey, it's not all about work, right? You've got to make time for the things that really matter, like spending time with family and friends or doing something you love.
Right, it's all about balance. Managing your time well isn't just about getting work done. It's about having enough time to enjoy life too. Whether it's going for a walk, reading a book, or hanging out with your friends, it all matters.
Yes, balance is the key. And the beauty of managing your time well is that you can enjoy both work and fun. If you don't manage your time well, you end up feeling stressed and overwhelmed, and you can forget about enjoying those little things in life.
Right? And when you're constantly stressed, it's hard to focus on the things that really matter. But when you manage your time well, everything falls into place. It's like you have more time for everything: work, hobbies, and friends.
That's the dream. But Sam, what if someone is just starting out? How can they get into the habit of managing time?
Good question. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Maybe just focus on one important task at a time. Break down your goals into smaller tasks and start from there. Little by little, you'll see how much more you can get done.
And once you start seeing results, it'll feel amazing. You'll feel more in control of your life, and you'll be able to focus on the things that really matter.
Exactly. And don't forget to delegate tasks when you can. If someone else can do something for you, why not let them? You'll free up time to focus on what you do best.
That's such a good point. We often think we have to do everything ourselves, but sometimes letting others help you is the best way to stay focused on your priorities.
Yep, and speaking of focus, let's talk a little more about distractions. I think we all know how easy it is to get distracted. You start working and suddenly you're scrolling through social media. It's like you're on autopilot.
Oh, I know. It's like I open my phone to check one thing, and 30 minutes later, I'm deep in a rabbit hole of funny cat videos. Whoops.
I've been there. But here's the thing. If you really want to get better at managing your time, you've got to get better at saying no to distractions.
Oh, that's hard. But I guess if we stay focused and keep reminding ourselves of our goals, it'll get easier. And we don't want to end up like that person who spends all their time checking emails, but never actually does anything important.
Exactly. So to help you stay on track, make sure you know exactly what you need to do and what's most important. That way, when distractions come up, you'll be able to say, "No, I've got to get this done."
Right. And let's not forget to celebrate our wins, no matter how small. Whether you finish a task, stick to your schedule, or just feel more in control, give yourself a little pat on the back.
Oh, for sure. You deserve it. When you make progress, even if it's just a little, it's a big deal. It shows you're moving in the right direction, and that can make all the difference.
And hey, don't be too hard on yourself if things don't always go as planned. Time management is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. The more you practice, the better you'll get.
That's the truth. We all have those days when things don't go perfectly. But the key is to keep going, stay focused on your goals, and learn from your mistakes.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making the most of your time and doing what matters most.
And at the end of the day, you'll feel proud of what you've accomplished. You'll have time for the important things like spending time with loved ones, pursuing your hobbies, or just relaxing.
And that's what it's all about, living a balanced, fulfilling life. So let's sum it up. Manage your time well, focus on the tasks that matter, and don't be afraid to delegate when you can.
Don't forget to practice the 4 Ds: desire, decision, discipline, and determination. And apply the law of 3 to your daily tasks. With these tools, you'll be on your way to a more productive, happier life.
Exactly. We hope today's episode helped you get one step closer to mastering your time and living the life you want. Thanks for tuning in to English Hoot.
We'll catch you next time with more tips and tricks for improving your English and your life. Until then, remember, focus on what matters most and make the most of your time. See you next time.